Hey there, guys. Little moment of show and tell this morning. I picked this up on eBay a couple days ago for $7.50, and it's German made. It's quite old. These little horsehair pendants actually will shed if you're not careful with them. I don't know what kind of wood this is. Maybe a cherry, maybe some sort of a hardwood with a cherry stain. I'm not quite sure. I haven't figured out if this is wood. I don't know if it's ebony wood or just black painted, but even where there's scratches, it's still black. But it's definitely not plastic or anything like that. Same thing here. Then we've got a piece of what appears to be birch coming up and a couple silver rings. A flexible segment. Now that, I don't know. It could be rubber. I hope not. I don't know what it is. And then this hard mouthpiece here that feels like it could be some sort of bone or something. But this is really quite old. It's got an eagle on the front. I don't know if there's enough light there to see the eagle. I'm going to light this up and give it its first smoke. Every pipe I have, I try to smoke at least once, even if it's not really made for smoking so much as looks, but I think it's important. This has been smoked at some point in the past. It's very clean inside. But what's interesting, and I guess maybe the group can help me a little bit, is this fitting right here. This chamber, with a little effort, comes off and just sits down inside there. But it appears that there should be a ring around here. Maybe I'm missing a silver ring or something. I'm not sure. I don't think it's going to affect the way it smokes. I don't think it's going to have any bearing on it at all. But I'm gonna press that. I'm gonna get off video here a little bit. I'm gonna press that back together and press it in there, not too hard. I'm gonna put a little bit of tobacco. I imagine you've got an hour's worth of smoke there. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna put a little. I think I've got some English crumble here or some plum pudding. Probably the English crumble this morning. And give it a try. See what happens. I just want to be able to say I smoked it once, and then I'm going to get some suggestions and maybe do something with this. So if you have any feedback on this little $7.50 eBay find, it's really shows signs of age, antique-ish. It's not a toy. It's not a what would you say, something that's made for looks. I thought maybe it might be, but it's genuine pipe that's been smoked. And quite old and well taken care of, probably much the same way I will. I'll smoke it once or twice and it'll sit on a shelf with many other pipes. But that's my show and tell. I'm going to cut the camera away and light this up. I should have mentioned I already own the little brother. Actually, I've smoked this a few times, not a lot, but it's been kind of an enjoyable little pipe. It's smaller, maybe slightly smaller than just a traditional pipe, but I've enjoyed smoking this one. I really have. I don't because I don't. Well, I don't know. It's just unusual, you know. But that's the little brother to it. I don't know anything about this. I don't know where it comes from, but it's definitely very old. So I've lit this one up. I only put the tobacco in down, you know, the 1/3 level, which makes lighting it kind of a challenge. Getting a little bit of a whistle when I draw on it. Probably got some air leak in one of these fittings. I'm afraid to press this in there too far because I don't want to. Number one, if this is some sort of what's the word? Bakelite or something instead of wood, I don't want to crack it. Obviously, that would just ruin the pipe. I had a good smoke going before it turned on the camera, but I'm gonna bring that back up there to the lens of the camera, that section there, so you can see it. So you can see I have not shoved the chamber all the way down to the black wooden or Bakelite. I haven't spent enough time to carve a piece off and see what that is. It's definitely not plastic, um, but the color does kind of go through. Same thing with this elbow section. So that's a close up there. I'm gonna light it again. That could actually be a very comfortable smoke. I mean, the long, deep position, of course, the smoke is cool because it travels this long, it goes into this lower chamber and then travels this distance. I would say that's very pleasant to smoke. I think this feels a little funny in the mouth, kind of a large ridge. But just, to sit back, relax. There's something nostalgic, something novel about this. I don't know. I don't know why. You imagine somewhere in Germany somebody just did the same thing, relaxed in their front room and had a smoke. Very nice. I really enjoy that English crumble cake too. Well, that's it. I'm going to stop the camera and I'm just going to sit here and enjoy my smoke. $7.50 German funny looking pipe.